Hey guys, it's Warren with KLGadgetTV, and here we are looking at the final ScreenPad notebook here at ASUS's booth in Computex 2019, and this is the highlight model of all the ScreenPad laptops that's being announced yesterday. This is the ASUS Zenbook Pro Duo, and you know the Duo name means it has two screens right here. So what I'm looking right now is the top of the line model, which comes with a RTX 2060 GPU and the latest 9th gen Intel Core i9 processor. So let's take a look at the notebook itself. So you can see that there's two panels here. So the main one is a 4K OLED panel, and if you move down over here, this is a 4K IPS LCD panel, which obviously is a little less, it's a not so reflective, it's a matte display that's pretty nice to touch. So let me show you a couple of features that this thing can do. So of course, this too is considered like an extended display. So what you can do here is that when you actually tap on the Windows and P key, so let's do a duplicate screen for instance. So, and as it goes to duplicate mode, so look at this, it mirrors both the display on the top and the bottom. It mirrors both. So if we go over to the extended display mode, this is basically the mode that you are going to use most of the time if you ever buy the ZenBook Pro Duo. So in terms of design, you might actually find it very familiar because it actually looks like the design of the ROG Zephyrus, except for the fact that ASUS has made a lot of changes in terms of the cooling side, because this is a 4K panel, so it's going to be very hot when it is like installed onto here itself. So you can see that on the side here, the cooling vents are actually a lot bigger and there's more airflow for the ZenBook Pro Duo, and the same goes for the side as well. And if you actually flip it to the bottom, which I'm not going to do so, there are actually more cooling vents at the bottom than the ROG Zephyrus. So if you look at the keyboard, it's very nice. This is a very nice blue color keyboard. Typing experience feels pretty much the same like you do on the ROG Zephyrus, and the trackpad here has a couple of features. So you can actually enable the numpad by tapping on the numpad key here for 1 second. You see that there's the numpad that comes up here, and once you tap, and it goes off again. So here are a couple of buttons that is made specifically for the ZenBook Pro Duo. So for instance, so if I'm going to turn on, I'm going to just launch a window, for example. So it's File Explorer. So you can see that it's now right here at the bottom screen. So if I tap on this button, this is the Windows switch button. Let's tap on it. Okay, so let me just activate it, and once, yep, there we go. It's a little slow, probably pre-release software. This is an early software, but if you press on the key, it will definitely just go back to the bottom again. So there's another feature here is that you can simply just tap this add button. This is basically a fan button, it's not an add button. So if you tap on the fan button, it actually turns on the turbo mode, which actually improves the overall cooling of this machine. So coming over to the back here, let's check out the design a little. So there's this ZenBook spin effect finishing right on the back, and there's this ASUS logo that doesn't light up of course, but it looks pretty simple and straightforward. And coming over to the side here, you do realize that ASUS has this ergo lift hinge over here that is pretty similar to the Zephyrus, ROG Zephyrus, to improve cooling. In terms of ports, there's a full-size HDMI port, a USB-A. Coming over to the right side of the laptop, you get one more USB-A port, a USB-C, and a headphone jack. So there is no SD card slot, as I can see over here. So you might have to install a USB SD card reader if you want to read SD cards with it. So no price has been announced for the ZenBook Pro Duo just yet, but yeah, this is a really impressive notebook, and definitely the price is not going to be cheap, and it's really something cool to show off. I'm not really sure if anyone would fully utilize the second display right here. It's a really nice innovation that ASUS has done over here. So yeah, that's pretty much about the first look of the ASUS Zenbook Pro Duo. So stay tuned for more Computex videos over at KLGadgetTV. Subscribe to us and follow us on the usual social media channels. I'm Warren with KLGadgetTV, and right now I'm at ASUS Computex booth checking out the ASUS Zenbook Pro Duo.